Hello again, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, my name's Martin, and this channel is hopefully tells you something of the adventures I get up to now that I've retired. Now, whilst I was taking a bit of a break from posting content on the channel, I wasn't actually idle. I did continue to record stuff and things that interested me, taking photographs and little bits of video. And what I like to do is piece them all together and put them on a single video for you. It's a real mix of stuff. It covers all the seasons. It's a real mix of scenery, cruising, bit of wildlife, and things that I found interesting, and also one or two pubs and pub lunches which I enjoyed. So sit back and hope you enjoy it. Another glorious morning, early start today. I want to get as far as I can, hopefully get through Leighton Buzzard. It's about 6-7 miles, something like that. Not too many locks, but I've got to do some shopping on the way and stop at the services as well. So bang on 7 o'clock. So let's go. up on the outskirts of Leighton Buzzard. We're about an hour and a half in, and so we're well ahead of schedule. I didn't think we'd be here for another hour at least, but we've made good time. Got through the locks fairly efficiently, I suppose. And now we're just coming up towards the services. As you can see, they don't do it badly in this part of Leighton Buzzard. Very nice. Loo emptied, water topped up. Now around the corner to Tesco's and Aldi. And when I say round the corner, I mean quite literally round the corner. Just past those two boats, which are probably moored on the shopping moorings, but hey ho. I think there's space there. I hope there's space there. Yes, there's space. Right, well that's a decent shop done. Got well stocked up with beer. It's always handy when the supermarket's only a few yards from the boat. Metres, I should say, from the boat. So I'm now pootling through Leighton Buzzard. There are some nice moorings out the other side. There's one I've used a couple of times, but that might be a bit popular, but there's some between here and there, and I'm probably going to stay the weekend. Not sure, but probably. So we'll see what's what. See what I find. Got probably another hour, I suppose. But I'm making really good time. I never thought I'd get this far. I'm into the supermarket and out, and on my way again by 20 minutes to 10. It's amazing. I thought it'd be at least 11 o'clock before I got down this far. So that's great. Yeah. Sit back and enjoy. Whilst I was in Leighton Buzzard, or at least on the outskirts of Leighton Buzzard, I called in at the Black Lion. It had been recommended to me earlier in the year, so I thought, well, why not? It's right in the centre of Leighton Buzzard, and it's a fantastic little pub. Great beers and a good selection of good beers. Nice atmosphere. No jukebox or fruit machine that I could see. They do what's known as a Bedford clanger. If you've never heard of a Bedford clanger, then think Cornish pasty, but elongated. Savoury at one end, pudding at the other. It's absolutely fantastic. Milton Keynes has got an abundance of parks and open green spaces. These include lots of footpaths and cycle routes, and basically places where you can chill out and unwind. It seems that around most corners you'll find something unusual, like a flock of wooden sheep or a dragonfly made out of an old shopping trolley, and there are many other things that'll bring a smile to your face. The colours in the autumn are spectacular, and the wildlife too is worth keeping an eye open for. In all, it's quite a surprise when you turn that corner and you're faced with a wide open space that's really inviting. Of course, all these wide open spaces and wonderful trees do come with their hazards for boaters. There's the quirky, as well as the interesting. This, would you believe, is a robot that brings your shopping home. And the bike here was leaning against a wall outside the pub. I suspect the owner has been in there for some time. Also amongst the quirky was this signpost, a bit over the top, because if you turn to the left, within 100 metres, is the Stadium MK, a huge stadium. And then there's the hostelries and coffee shops. that then was my year cruising around Milton Keynes and Leighton Buzzard. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did and you aren't already, then please subscribe to the channel. If you want to know what happens next, then ding the old bell, press the notification button, and if you thought it was sort of marginally entertaining or enjoyable, then give us a thumbs up. Okay then, till next time, see ya.